Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 3 of Let's Play Europa Universalis for Imperium Universalis Makedon. In the last part, we annexed our first vassal. We're now going to move on to getting rid of the second. Both need to be gone before we move on to the next stage of my master plan, which is I don't actually know what that stage is right now, but I mean that's not the point. Sure. Well, I think it's these guys actually. No, wait, who am I meant to kill? Wait, we have a mission. Amplonia. Oh, yeah, it's these guys we need to kill. Yeah, it'd probably be best if we had Sparta's assistance. Given Sparta's relatively OP to begin with, it'd probably be best if they helped us against, I think it's these three, isn't it? Yeah, these three. So, I mean, we could, if we had, we've got 16k, and our allies here have 8. To be fair, I just like overwhelming odds, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie. Overwhelming odds is kind of my shtick, so I'm going to stick to my shtick. Now, we have got some people, most notably these three, who are like really pissed off with me. Now, if I could vassalize all 3 of these at the same time, I would. But I definitely need to get rid of my current vassal before I even attempt it. Because I don't want to attempt to vassalize them and then not be able to annex any of the vassals I currently have because of Liberty Desire. I'm not big enough to have... I'm not big enough to... Sorry about that. I'm not big enough to have multiple vassals of equal strength to each other. It just, in the long term, it would be a problem, and we don't want that. Now, oh yeah, writing has done, which is great, so we don't have to worry about that. Academies, well, I need to get to Tech 2 before I can really get to it. As much as I would like to get my tribal army done, we'll have to wait for now. Green Tech is unfortunately the most useful thing at the moment for me. Staying ahead of the curve. The curve which I might actually get to in the next Diplotech before I even finish this one. Luzon based... Okay, so Thessaloniki, nothing happened. That is basically what happened there, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing. I mean, there's probably some good people we can hire. Actually, that's an Oracle. Don't think I've had Oracles before. Interesting. I mean, my favorite is this guy right here. He would... Ooh. Ah, we're in a Queen Regency. Unfortunately, stability is necessary, so we'll take that hit. She is a 2-2-3. And our heir is a 5-5-3. So when our heir comes up to the throne, we're going to lose 2 diplomacy, or 2 stability. Because I'm immediately going to reform both my admin and my trade. Because both of them at the moment are very, very important. Royal marriage with my vassal, there we go. Now we could easily annex this guy. Or we can make him non-autonomous. Or half autonomous. We hadn't even made him half autonomous yet. Which means we can then actually start fighting down here again because he can't have any allies. Which is good. So now he's actually going to be useful to me. Non-autonomous is unfortunately a bit away. Quite a few years, and we're definitely going to have to do subsidies, so... Subsidies of... There we go. And again... Fuck it, 400 years, why not? So, we'll give him money until the cows come home. We haven't sent him a gift, so the gift will be sent to improve relations, shall we say, or basically to speed along the annexation process. Damn, we'll have to give him. We'll just give him 24. I don't mind. So we still have 50 relationship. We should be able to get this guy to non-autonomous pretty soon. Only about 4 more years, and Sparta will be able to be used in the war, or should help us in the war. Hey, military technology. Nice one, me. So, 2 years, actually, more specifically, next year on the 31st of August, we will have our heir ascend to the throne. And he will, like I said, correct our tribal admin and trade. The tribal army, that's, well... Yeah. That'll be the last, unfortunately. And that may take... Maybe Prosinus heir will be that good. Maybe he Maybe I finish quality. I don't know. I haven't really planned that far ahead. I mean, I've planned my late game goals. I haven't planned that far ahead in that sense. So, you two are fighting that, and you're fighting 3 people. If I wait long enough, these guys will actually just not want to be fighting anyone. They could just vassalize all 3 of them. These guys are going to be very hard to annex purely because of their my aggressive expansion towards them. So, yeah, and because this bitch is a naive enthusiast, it's just we're losing our aggressive expansion a little bit slower than usual, which yeah is kind of annoying. But I mean, I can't really do anything about it right now. But hey, at least we look pretty. We look a little bit dominant. We're one of the biggest people in the region. 60. Okay, we're nowhere near as big as Sparta, but you get my point. And okay, Persia has reached its full length. Yeah, they don't want me to become the tributary, which I don't think I would do anyway. But the point being, we can't. Yeah, second I can make these guys non-autonomous, definitely going to jump on that, just because it's easier if they're completely subdued. I could establish a tributary on this guy. I could establish a tributary on all 3 of them. And that would... I'd rather have them a secure vassal, though. So, yeah, we're going to hold off on that for now. Ooh. Very, very close now, ladies and gentlemen, to our taking up the throne, and an immediate correction on both Diplo and Admin. Ooh, that is going to be good, ladies and gentlemen. Most because the sooner we are out of our tribal means, we can actually be a little bit more aggressive, and our points and stability will come back, and we will rebalance our tech later on. For now, we just need to get into a position where we I feel safe, and feeling safe is not a tribal kingdom. A tribal kingdom does just it technically fucks us over. I mean, it's looting speed is the only thing that really helps. A proper kingdom has better benefits. We're slowly giving our religious authority a good amount of increase. Looks like these guys won, which is unfortunate. Is there any other tributaries I can make? Like, if there is any and they're okay, I'll take them. I'll take the admin, please, game. These guys, you know what? I'm gonna actually do that. Because if I can transition these guys into an actual autonomous vassal, I will. Yeah, because that way I've got my border here stopped. Everyone else on the other side of that is actually not Greek. What's this? A Greek Imperium? That's trade only. I don't really want anything like that for now. Right. So yeah, improve relations with these guys. We'll give them a royal marriage, and eventually we'll convert them into a what's it called? Yeah, 2 duck. No, I'll take the 300 manpower. Thank you, game. Right now, that 300 manpower is a little bit simpler, or not simpler, but just a little bit better. Yeah, fine. I'll lose that 25 ducats. That's fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to ascend to the throne. What will be our get personality trait? Oh, he's good. So, tribal administration, tribal trade. We are 2 in the hole, but I'm okay with that because we can get out of the hole pretty quickly, hopefully. I want to put a focus on military, on admin, but I'm going to need that on military once my stability is fixed. So we are still a tribal despotism or tribal kingdom. Ooh, reform the government. We just need reformed army. So all we need, ladies and gentlemen, is reformed army. So close. And look at that, we get discipline, max absolutism, national focus cooldown. So much better. The only problem is it's going to be actually really hard for us to get at the moment. So, yeah, just have to slowly get it. Yeah, we're going to focus on tech apart from admin for now, unfortunately. Which is not something I wanted to do. I mean, I would like to keep my admin tech up, but unfortunately, we're not in the situation to do so. Yeah, none of these guys cheapen stability or yeah, stability stuff. Let's make you non-autonomous so you can no longer argue. Good. And then we're going to make this asshole into an actually going to bring this guy into our union. Or into our vassal states. We have too many diplomats. I'm not bothered about that. He'll be a vassal soon enough. Yeah, vassals aren't on there. Actually, no, it's because we've got a royal marriage and he counts. And not just a vassal shouldn't count. 25 ducats. And soon enough, this guy will should crumble to my whim and be join into my join into me. I hope. I can't do any of the fun stuff like promise him stuff. So if he doesn't want to join, he doesn't. So I'll accept that. My aggressive expansion against him is probably the biggest concern. This is my heir. My heir is a 3-1-2. We'll gain him some extra military, but he's not. Yeah, we have to go for equality ideas at this point. It's not really an option anymore. That's just what we have to do. So at the moment, we're just waiting to get our stability up. Can we pull any admins from anyone? We can, but they need 30 influence or more, and we can't exactly get them 30 influence right now, so we're going to have to accept that they don't want to be a part. Alright, we've got a rebel there. Quickly dismantled. Lovely. Yeah, I think I want to annex. Oh, do I though? I don't see me getting these guys annexed anytime, or into my empire anytime soon. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. What allies do you have? You are allied with Olympus. So as long as we don't piss off Olympus, we'll actually be fine. Right. You guys I would like to kill. You're allied with the which one is the green ones? You're allied with Phytos is there. And you're allied with these guys. So these guys, these two. So it's these three I'd fight. I mean honestly it's not a bad idea. I don't think it would end badly either, so I think I might actually invest in that. Well, not invest in that, I think I may declare war, we'll see. We need to plan our wars properly. Like, this guy is definitely... Like, he's scum. He needs to be killed. And I would do so, but at the moment we need to really... Like, I need to find people who don't have allies. Like this guy. He's already under attack, but my point stands. He's got no allies. Killing them is simple. Like this guy. We're going to go to war with him. We're going to vassalize him because he's not going to be a concern. It's going to be a quick, simple war. And then he's going to be my vassal. That's how it's going to go. So there is literally no problem here. Again, we're probably going to annex this guy straight away then. Once this is cleaned up. Get that stability up. One more is, again, just 128. So we are missing out on a few years of admin, but we're doing it for the greater good. And when it's for the greater good, ladies and gentlemen, I don't mind. We're not spending any admin in this war. It's just for a vassal, so a vassal doesn't expend anything, so it's no concern of mine. We'll use these guys to get this region here. I mean, I should probably consolidate my power in the north before I move further into the rest of Greece or Hellas. I think it's the Hellenistic period. I actually have anything on any special modifier. I think the next one is though own all of Hellas. I think that's the next region. Oh, while I think about it, I have a navy, so I can actually use that to speed up this siege. So let's get that done. Sparta, our great alliance is done. Sparta would come to aid. They don't owe me 10 favors yet, so I'm going to disagree with what you're telling me there, game. Purely because I don't believe in you. I don't believe you. I believe in you, but I don't believe you. Yeah, a tributary status is going to be hard to knock off of these guys. So at the moment, it's not logical for us to make tributaries. It's logical for us to declare war, fight, and then vassalize them. How much money do you have? Take 105 so you don't go in debt. welcome to the fold, you asswipe. You seem very. Let's enable slower support on you. This asshole does not seem very happy under my kit. Oh shit! Yeah, no, you are gonna get things. I can raise you to 200 opinions. So, well, shit. I didn't realize that. So then these guys, yeah, we need to annex you by April. Yeah, let's get it done. It'll take 6 points, won't it? Yeah. So we're gonna use all of our admit Diplo every month to annex them quickly. Once they're annexed, we'll be in a great place. Yeah. So once these guys, well, it's not a great place, but at least we can then worry about annexing these guys a bit simpler. Or a bit easier, not simpler. Alright. Not long now and they'll be done. 2 more months and we'll have our admin done and we can focus solely on military for a while. Get ourselves complete ideas. Right. We've got another 8,000 men. Again, unfortunately, can't have them. I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen, it really is a pain in the ass when the game gives me an army and I'm like, I really want to keep you, but I can't. And the worst thing is, I've got 0 diplomacy provinces and I can't actually improve them. But hey, at least our stability's done. Which means I can now invest into my military as much as I want to. Yeah, 3 is the way you need to be. So we need to get our stats up to 3 before I can really start focusing on quality. Yeah, they haven't actually begun investing, so if Persia hasn't, then we can afford not to. These guys are still angry because I declared war on them. So these guys are going to be pissed off because I forced vassalized them. Whereas these guys are going to be very, very, very happy with me for the in comparison. Because I didn't actually forcefully vassalize them. So at the moment, this is our empire. I think it's a good-looking empire. Yeah, I can't attack Olympus right now because of the fact that they are protected. Luckily, Olympus is one with actually a shit ton of allies, so it's not too big of a concern of mine. We could attack Olympus and bring them into the war secondary. We'd be at the war with these 3, but at the moment, I don't see a need for such a war. We haven't got any more rivals, and that's because I haven't taken any. For very logical reasons. I don't want to give the game any reason to shit on me unnecessarily. Oh, so many good buildings right there. Profit would be... I think a profit is definitely more like, not interesting, but more necessary right now. I'm going to focus on that. Making these guys an autonomous vassal is actually going to make my life a little bit simpler because I get money from them then. Whereas these waste of spaces don't refuse to give me money. Ah, you're a league. Lucky bastard. I've still got to make my military tribal. I've got to get my tribal military sorted out. As much as I want that military tactics, I kind of want academies first. You know what? I'm going to go for my academies. I need to get quality ideas done. So we're going to work on that first, I think. But we're going to get academies, and then we're going to get tech, and then we're going to go back for our stuff. And you know what? With the 0.67 ducats I can spend, I'm actually going to turn my military off. I am going to hire a military advisor. Which one of these is... Yeah, I'll go with Pyrrhus. And we're actually going to... yeah, we're going to use that to help our military get a little better. Now, to January of next year, we will get academies. And we'll use that, of course, to get closer to our Greek advisors. And then our companion cav, then Macedonian phalanx, Alexander's conquest, heirs to Alexander. Yeah, fine, fuck you. Heirs to Alexander, Mines of Pangion, Royal Peltasts. And then our last thing is actually pretty good, army attrition from battles plus 50%. Although I already wanted an extra discipline and extra Macedonian stuff. Our discipline's already at 105%, so we're actually pretty good for that. Must admit, kind of surprised no one has tried to take a pot shot at the our empire or our kingdom. I would have by now. I would have took a pot shot if I had the chance, if I had enough allies. Again, it's really allies that limit what you can do in Greece. The alliance web chains are so fucking painful. You do not want to have to deal with them, ladies and gentlemen. That's just something I can say from like knowledge. You don't want to have to deal with them. You know, we're not going to bother with this mission. 10 prestige would have been nice, but at the moment we just don't need it. So I'm going to like just basically ignore that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to end this part here. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next part. See you guys then.